I mean, it's just a little tiny bit of
What did you do?
tiny bit of grave desecration, just a little tiny bit, not that big of a deal.
Okay, what's going
not
on?
that big of a deal. It's not illegal to put some stuffed animals at someone's grave headstone. All right,
whose grave is that?
Well, it's a man by the name of ISOM Knox.
Uh-huh.
The guy that Eric July named his superhero comic after.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a real person.
Well, nobody knew it was until the ISOM ministry sued Eric July for trademark infringement, and then Eric July decided to go on the internet and say that he's in deservement of using the name because it's his great grandpapa's name.
Oh, is that right?
ISOM Knox.
Ah.
And within 24 hours,
I did something.
ISOM got a gift of a bunny rabbit.
That's a great fucking bunny rabbit. And a Ninja Turtle.
And I'm getting in trouble for it. I had nothing to do with this.
Well, I know. That's obviously...
I didn't kill ISOM Knox.
Well, it's clearly not
hundreds
you.
of years ago.
It's clearly not you in the picture, too.
Yeah, look at how skinny this guy is.
You can tell.
He's skinnier
you
than
can
me.
tell the hair. You can tell. Yeah.
That's not me. My arms are not white or hairy.
No.
What do you think about that?
I mean, it's
he died as he lived, a Christian. I mean, I would have put the A on the next level if I'm if I'm doing the typeface for this coffin.
He lived.
He died as he lived. Like, well, that's
it should
if that gets covered with moss or something. People aren't going to know.
Right. Well, he
died as he lived. That works. Because
Yeah.
then it puts it in your imagination. Like, it's up to you, right? Did you know him?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay. So that's how he died.
He died as
being
he lived.
awesome. All right. But he died as he lived. That doesn't make sense. And then Christian. So I guess bad writing runs in the family.
Well, it's like how you break. It's how you break copy in like an ad or something.
Right.
You can have like flush left, flush right, centered line for line. But it's important how you break it. But this was
bad.
done.
This is done badly.
This was also done a long time ago. It was like
slipshod, cheap. They knew how to do grave shit back then. How much into grave shit do you think we've learned in 100 years?
Well,
been doing graves for a long time.
Right. You would hopefully, lay it out. There'd be some kind of a non-permanent layout before you
have to go up the side when you run out of room.
Yeah.
He died as he. Oh shit.
Yeah.
He died as he lived, a Christian.
Yeah. Oh, I've fucked up many a birthday card doing that.
So people have a big problem with this, I guess.
Yeah.
If you don't want your ancestors getting made fun of, they should have raised you to handle criticism better.
Oh boy.
Right? Bury me with a gun in case someone pulls up on my grave.
Yeah.
So I can pop out and blast them. What do you think? Shades on or off?
How whatever you're feeling.
Shades
I don't
on?
know. I think it's kind of they're kind of fun.
A little
they
too
really
like-y.
God, Jesus Christ, they're cockeyed.
I know.
They really are.
Dump that bitch, dear.
Dump that
bitch there.
God damn.
That's what Israel and Palestine have driven us to mock this poor son of a slave.
What's the Ninja Turtle?
That's because everything that we do,
Yeah.
every time we make fun of Eric July, they say we're committing tortious interference with a business. They think that you can sue people for fucking with someone's business. And you can't.
But what's the wait?
So he's tortoise interference. So we made fun of them by changing it because they can't spell. So they don't know if they're saying tortoise or tortious or tortuous or torturous. They don't fucking know what they're talking about because they're stupid. So
tortoise interference.
So Eric July releases this 13-minute video explaining how his what?
Sometimes you just hit it perfect. Like it's the right amount of understatement, but the right amount of like I'm gonna make it just obvious enough to where you can't ignore it, and you're forced to understand that it's a joke.
Oh, hi, Maddie.
Yeah.
Let me find this one. Clip. Eric July. Yeah, here's a clip from Eric's last stream where he's responding to the controversy and super chats.
Without chow.
Yeah, okay. He's just like, remember how he started with monetizing the haters and saying that me and Vito are going to be bankrupted in a lawsuit?
Yeah.
Now, in fact, he's going to be bankrupted by a lawsuit. And my guys, we're putting stuffed animals on gravestones.
Yeah.
Where it's carte blanche. No, if you're going after a Christian ministry, we are 100% in the clear making fun of dead ancestors and fucking up and making totally legal leavings. Don't actually deface it. There's laws against, don't mess with it. It's not funny then.
Right.
But stuffed animals, cleaning it, that's good stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's disrespectful in an acceptable way, right?
Right.
But you start fucking around with a charity, calling it Christian charitable ministry, fake, saying they're fake. Like these people are doing actual good, actual charity, right? Their whole lives dedicated to being good. It's like the opposite of me.
I mean, they're probably corrupt as fuck too, but
dude, it's a pretty.
But at least
they're trying.
At least they've dotted the I's and crossed the T's.
They're listing all the money they're giving to poor people. I can't do that.
Yeah, no,
shit, Eric July can't do that.
I'm sure they're helping some people.
So you go after Christian ministry.
Yeah.
Then that's when Gravestone's into the picture. All right?
Right.
We know how this works. Everybody knows how it works in their brain.
Yeah.
Even if they can't explain it.
Yeah.
Here's Eric talking about the recent controversy.
Won't be without challenges, won't be without hiccups, but it's all worth it because I'm having a fucking blast.
Does it seem like he's having a blast to you?
Seems like he's tired. As he's rubbing his eyes and got his face. I'm having a fucking. I've never been happier. Never been happier, Dick.
So great.
Never been happier.
So great being.
I'm blessed. I'm so fucking blessed.
So fucking blessed.
I'm so fucking blessed. I'm so happy.
I can just.
Fucking happy, Dick.
I'm glad I had to go tell everybody about my grandpa and the name because I'm getting sued by a church.
Yeah.
And I have to make videos calling them racist and that they're not Christians. And then Dick,
sued by Christ.
Somebody that I don't know, that Dick doesn't even know, is just going, and not just one person, many people are just going to, on their own, think it's funny to go put stuffed animals on my ancestors' graves.
Yeah. Right.
For no reason.
Right.
And I don't even understand why it's funny.
Yeah.
I can't explain it, so I can't defend it, because I don't understand it. Sounds like a blast.
Yeah, you just...
You can't call people the N-word.
Well, I mean,
okay?
Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that.
You shouldn't be doing that in the first place, Eric. You shouldn't have called me the N-word all those times.
He called you the N-word?
He called me remember? He called me a hoe-ass N-word 3 times.
Yeah, that's right.
3 times.
Yeah.
3 times.
Yeah. Yeah, it's,
That word's kept people down for...
There's just a lot of words you can use.
Well,
yeah,
if you're good at coming up with words.
I guess so. Oh yeah. Well,
Eric July's crying about his ISOM grave,
I mean, nothing. Nothing. Gets
Eric,
a dopamine hit,
Eric,
like a little.
Eric, you're crying. Eric July says everything is a joke to these people, and nothing is off limits. Eric July crying about the guy visiting ISOM's grave in a hockey mask. Moronic Opinions was his name.
That's who. Yeah. I beat Riley to
and then
it.
he posted a link so you can go donate to the gravesite and help them beautify the gravesite, right?
Yeah.
Nice guy,
Wait, this guy donated to.
Well, he's like, by the way, you can donate to these little grave sites that churches run.
Right.
Here's a way you can donate to them and help them fix up the grave.
It's the taping, taping $50 to the door.
Yeah, we're just doing a little bit of
this is a joke,
making fun of the headstone.
Right.
I beat Riley to it. He misspelled Riley. Eric says everything is a joke to these people and nothing is off limits. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Quote, just ignore it, or quote, you had it coming, because above all else is their hatred of me and what I've built. Man, first of all, that sentence doesn't make any sense. The reason all this is happening, Eric, is because you couldn't ignore my mild criticism of your comic. Because you've never been criticized at all. You exist in a world of white guilt, where you were given a athletic scholarship to a university you had no business being at. White people tripped over themselves to embrace your criminal past because they want to pretend like that they saved you and that they're more accepting to the black experience and that they're not racist. That vaulted you into politics by giving milquetoast, repeated takes on the economy. So they pushed you to the top of the blaze, and then all this comic shit is just white losers that need to spend money to pretend that they're winning a culture war, which doesn't exist. They just like I said last week, white people are compelled to waste their money. And you came along as a black guy that plays up your blackness to sell comics to white losers who are riddled and consumed by white guilt and driven overwhelmingly by a desire to burn their money.
Damn, you're mean.
Yeah. You are a token character in the independent comics universe. You, Eric July, are a minority token character in this universe. And all the people you talk to and do interviews with, they talk to you like they know you are stupid. Nick Ricade, every single person that he's on an interview with talks to him like a child because they view him as a toy, as a child, as a marketing thing that they're propping up and placating just to sell an image.
Jesus Christ.
Nothing's off.
Jesus Christ. I would say the only thing that I would say to that is I think as a kid he was probably highly criticized, which is why
dad
which
left.
is why he was and who knows what was around
right.
Why he would be so sensitive to criticism.
Yeah.
Because when you're a kid who's criticized, trust me, as a kid who was criticized constantly and no one and mom let it happen. You know what I mean? So I was in it myself. There was no protection from that shit.
My dad's birthday
when I was
today.
wrong, I was wrong.
And really cause a scene at his birthday tonight.
When I was wrong, I was wrong. When I was right, I was wrong. When I was definitely right, maybe it was a draw. It was all about how Pops was feeling. So trust me, if there's anybody who understands being sensitive to criticism, yeah, it's me, and I will react possibly in an over-the-top manner if I know I didn't do anything. If I know I'm right, and I know I didn't do anything, and I'm catching hell for something that I didn't do, something may explode.
You shouldn't call me the N-word so many times. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have said me and Vito are going to get sued. You shouldn't have called Vito a pedophile. You shouldn't have, Eric. You shouldn't have had a.
He just kept.
You shouldn't be having a list of other creators that need to blow you, or else you're gonna disavow them. I'm afraid I cannot abide that.
Yeah.
You having a secret list of someone's not kissing your ass enough, so you're gonna fuck with them. That's asking for it, man. And above all else, when you get involved in a trademark dispute with a Christian ministry, you shouldn't call them fake Christians to your hundreds of thousands of fans and tell them to go review bomb the ministry. That's how you get your ancestors' graves made fun of. That's why this is happening, because you keep going lower.
Yeah, it's hard to, for him probably it's very hard to stop himself.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
You should not. If a Christian ministry says they released a video and the guy said, we gave Eric our lawsuit and said respond by this date, October 10th, or we're going to sue, and he just stopped responding.
Yeah.
So we can't do anything about this. We're tired of getting called fake Christians. We're trying to run a real thing over here.
Right. Well, people like this whole fake thing. It's whenever it's something that somebody is mad at or doesn't agree with or whatever. Oh, well, it's clearly fake. You just try to write it off. Well, these aren't real Christians because they would completely support.
Yeah, they would.
But it's
suing me.
But it's yeah. But look, it is a business.
Yeah,
it's a business, and that's why there's brand confusion. Is this a line? Is it not?
Confusion.
So it's that's you had to You should have seen that like this was
going
to happen. You have to see
trademark.
You have to see the point.
Your main character.
Like you have to see the.
This is brand confusion, man. 1 and 2 right there.
So that's those are the Google
it's
results.
Called brand confusion.
Yeah.
And I do think you scammed a charity, bro.
Yeah.
I do think that I started. I do think when I started calling it out, an $8,000 check appeared.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
And you are an quote unquote criminal gangbanger. So I'm not wooed over by these tales of redemption and minority status like all your buddies in the griftosphere are, like all your white friends in the griftosphere are. I'm immune to that shit. I saw Crash. Okay?
It's funny.
You don't know what LA is like, dude.
That's funny.
We play a little fast and loose over here with racial shit, buddy. It's a lot messier.
Crash.
West Side, right? Fucking West Side. I will fucking crip walk all over your ass on the Super Bowl, buddy. You're nothing out here. Memphis, fuck you, Arkansas, wherever you're fucking from.
Texas, isn't it?
Texas.
I don't know.
I think he's from the South somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm all about West Side over here. Dr. Dre. Doggy Style. Snoop Dogg. Chronic. I'm all about the Chronic. Doot, 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 right?
Yeah. Those were...
Fuck Tupac. Wait, was Tupac West Side or East Side?
No, he was here. Yeah.
He was West Side?
Yeah.
Fuck Biggie then.
Not originally, but like.
Well, what was he, West Side or East Side though?
Well, I mean, he's like part of the LA, like.
He's West Side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant I love Tupac.
Yeah.
Can you stop? Can you edit out where I said fuck Tupac? Point is, just don't write such shitty comics.
Yeah.
You think what I'm doing is more disrespectful to your dead ancestor than you naming the worst comic ever written in his name? Oh my God.
Oof.
Let's dig that fucker up, stick a car battery up his ass and ask him, hey, which of these is more disrespectful? A bunch of stuffed animals on your grave or the worst comic ever written that everybody's making fun of? It's not even spell checked. He'll say, the comic, that's way worse. Don't put my name on that shit. They say, Eric, it is horrible. Don't put I'll sue you. Do not use my name on this.
Oh, man.
Eric, you gotta at least give me at least make me fly. Like I can fly, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't make me about respect. This is horrible.
Well,
Eric, this comic is obviously about you. It's not about me at all. I'm a good Christian, right?
Yeah, I mean, he.
What do you think?
Do
you want your great progeny to write a comic that of ISOM? It's called Sean. Would you be happy?
Well, it depends how well it was written, I guess.
If it was that one.
Oh, if it was that one?
Yeah, would you be happy about that?
You're being waved at.
Oh, he made a video?
Oh,
fuck, it's going to be another busy. He can't stop. He can't fucking stop.
No, I know. That's what I was just going to say. He's
having a big cry fest. They're taking pictures next to my skeletons. There's a skeleton in the ground. They're taking pictures of it.
As hard as it is, this could have all.
It's a private gravestone. Ah!
He just kind of keeps throwing kind of the logs into the fire and is always a little bit surprised that it burns brighter, It burns hotter.
Maybe I should pour some gas on this fire.
I mean, it just, yeah.
Can you believe they put stuffed animals on a gravestone? Honestly, can you not? Like, what do you think they're gonna do? Eric Schley doesn't know Sonic is a real word. Hey, Dick, while laughing my ass off at your... Eric Schley says that... I mean, maybe we could watch that. That's a little bit.
It's up to you.
You would think it's funny.
Well, he doesn't know. He doesn't know the word Sonic. Like,
well, he's arguing why he should be able to use the trademark in addition to the ISOM ministry, which is not how trademarks work.
What about Sonic? I'm back to Sonic.
While laughing my ass off.
What does he call those things? Plane booms?
We don't know.
Oh, okay.
While laughing my ass off at your recent Rumble stream, I realized that Eric July doesn't know Sonic is a real word that predates the restaurant and the hedgehog. If this polymath knew how to read, he could read it.
Polymath.
Polymath.
Yeah.
If this
no. I mean, just used sarcastically, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't say it right. And he named his comic book, his
Yeah.
new comic book, Goodying the Polymath.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know how to say it. So every time he says it, he goes the Polymath. Goodying the Polymath.
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
promoting it.
I was going to say, it is polymath, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because meaning many, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Polygon or any of the other polys we know.
Pollyanna.
Pollyanna.
Yeah, multiple
exactly.
personality disorder in some children's, fucking story.
If this Polymath knew how to read, he could read.
Polymath.
He says it like that every time.
His ancestors landed on Polymath Rock. And
he could read a dictionary. That one of the definitions of sonic is noting or pertaining to a speed equal to that of sound in the air at the same. Oh yeah. Eric seems to think that it's a made-up brand name, and he's got to go fast.
God.
Oh wait, here's somebody clipped Eric July wigging out about the gravestone. Why would he show this? Why would he show his own ancestor's grave getting a guy doing a peace picture in front of?
I don't know.
Would you do that if somebody was making fun of you?
No.
Would you show a picture of it?
No.
What an idiot. All right.
I would prefer to have zero online presence. All the only online, like I'm on this show.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll
you
never
have it made.
I'll never do more than this. I don't want to.
Oh God! Look! Even he's loading up his own Twitter.
Yeah.
Look, he muted people, blocked people.
Yeah,
He was all before he started getting made fun of. He was Mr. I never block. Blocking is something for weak minds. Now he's block.
See, that's the thing.
Cool.
He did that. He's done that with his kind of his mission statement about canon for his comic book, where he's like, this will never, we'll never retcon, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, you're putting so many limitations, no alternate universe bullshit. It's like, dude, these can be used very effectively and
one comic book a year. How many issues are you going to get?
Why are you tying your hands behind your back before you've released 2 fucking episodes or whatever?
Man, maybe we should watch a little bit of his thing. All right, here's Eric about the.
That's ISOM Knox. This character is named after that man, and because everything's a gag, they get to go there, and of course it'll be a footnote, right? To some of these guys, you should have ignored it. What's the big deal? It's gonna somehow be my fault that this happened.
Yeah, it is your fault because you went after a Christian ministry, and then you tried to use your ancestor as a human shield to get around deflection, just like you tried to use a charity as a human shield when people were saying your comic book sucked. Is it funny or not? Because if it's funny, you did something. If it's not funny, maybe you didn't do something. But I don't know. A lot of people are laughing. Oh! Oh!
God. That's ISOM Knox. This character is named after that man.
Right.
And because everything's a gag, they get to go there, and of course it'll be a footnote, right? To some of these guys, you should have ignored it. What's the big deal?
Yeah, you should have ignored it.
It's gonna somehow be my fault.
It's your fault. Is he crying?
Maybe. I don't know what he's.
Is he gonna cry?
He's got to stop. It's really odd. It's taking a toll on him. He's got to.
Bro, listen to this.
Remove himself
he has a
from
stream from a couple days ago where him and another famous YouTuber have a picture of a trans comic book writer, and they're both just guffawing and laughing at them for being trans, like making half jokes where they're not comedians, so they do that thing where not funny people just give a presentation of a joke, and then they don't complete it, but they're just relentlessly mocking their gender dysphoria, right? Which you can say it's whatever side of the issue you're on. It's them, both of them, cruelly mocking someone who's either suffering from a mental illness or dealing with gender dysphoria, for him to sit here and cry over some fucking skeleton and a gravestone is fucking pathetic.
Well,
Eric has mocked people for way worse than this. You little crybaby bitch. You hairy-armed, fat-ass, noodle-armed fuck. You fucking criminal. You fucking criminal, Eric. Fuck you. You hypocrite. You pussy. You fraud. You fucking imbecile. And I mean that literally, you sub-IQ retarded motherfucker.
I smell a
Fuck
video.
You. Get fucked. I hope the ISOM ministry rapes you. I hope it fucking bankrupts you. You cocksucker.
Jesus Christ. It's always different. It's always different when it happens to you.
Oh, they love making fun of trans people. They love it.
It's
fucking love it.
I just think I think a lot of things are probably I don't know if he's self-aware enough to realize how surprised he is by a lot of this stuff, but I'm sure that he certainly didn't expect it, and it can be, if you don't spend a lot of time thinking about like why you react a certain way to certain types of things, it's just going to keep happening.
Riley.
You got a chainsaw?
Cry harder, Eric, you crybaby bitch. Read a book on writing. Don't just wander into it thinking you're God's gift to content. You're fucking stupid.
Writing is fucking hard.
You're stupid, and it shows in your writing. And you've emboldened your fans to destroy the name of a fucking church. You did it because you think you deserve everything handed to you, but you don't. Somebody's got to say no to you eventually. Let me put my shades on. Yeah. We're coming for those graves. Hannibal, we got to dig up the bodies. We're building a tank we're building a ramp out of skeletons.
I'm digging up no bodies, Hannibal.
I'm digging up no bodies, Hannibal. Hannibal, what the fuck? This isn't the theme?
It's the long one.
There, yeah, I didn't need all that build-up.
No.
Fucking theme. We got $500 billion of natural gas under Gaza. We gotta dig up Eric July's dead ancestors to build a ramp to get in there. Get all the natural gas out of Gaza before Israel blows up all the hospitals. All right. See you guys.
See ya. Thank you.
Sorry, Eric. Sorry they took a picture of your headstone, Eric. Sorry that happened to you.
I'm sure there'll be a new video.
Maybe you should cry about it. Maybe you should talk to your wife about it and have a good cry in your empty warehouse. Oh, honey, what's wrong? What's wrong, honey? Oh, they went to my great-great-grandfather's grave and took a picture and put stuffed animals. Oh, Eric, that's the worst thing that ever happened to anybody.
That sounds like an American woman.
Yeah. That's the most American woman we got. All right. Goodbye for real.
Ya.
Goodbye.